Hello everyone, welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, where we continue our playthrough as the Amalfi Republic. Not a whole lot happened last episode, no major crazy action. We're waiting for a peace treaty with Frisia to expire, and we spent a little bit of money trying to get a few laws passed. Some things changed, and we should find out pretty soon. And we're really waiting to see how long this guy lives. There's no telling. He's 68. God, she's still malnourished. These people have just been through everything. Wow. So we have a strong claim on that. Interesting. We approve that. That's good news for us. What county do we have a strong claim? Oh, Barony. That's okay. It's hard being a good Orthodox these days, but my friend shot me when I realized we do not share the same religion. Let's try to convert him. How did you do me a favor? Let's just go ahead and do that, nip that in the bud. We still hold this. No, we don't. We hold Palermo and that. It may be worth building a city here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh no, the Pope's back trying to do this crap. Oh, Pope. There are two peasant families in Amalfi who have been locked in a bitter feud for generations. Peasants, let's point that out. This conflict has now escalated to the point where it is even discussed in circles of nobility. Once again, peasants, I want to point that out. Although this feud would normally be far beneath your notice, once again, peasants, this could be a golden opportunity to practice your diplomacy. You know what? Let's put an end to this squabble. Silly peasants. You've invited the two feuding families to a local inn, hoping to reach some kind of agreement. The peasants are seated at two opposing tables on either side of your position in the middle. Some have brought pitchforks. One clutches a live chicken. And all of them look moderately inbred. This could be a challenge. Yeah, we're reasoning with peasants. Let's try to flatter them. My friends, you say, is you. Oh God. My friends, you say with a warm smile, as warm of a smile as you can muster. I think you know why I've called your great families here. You are peasants. As you suffer from this tragic conflict, the entire realm suffers with you. Let's soothe their tempers. In a firm but kind voice, you say, many of you are angry. I know. You have very reason to be. Too much blood has been spilled between your families for things to be smoothed over, but there comes a time when one has to look to the future. Let's try to This is probably not going to work. You thump your fist on the table for a dramatic effect. In the end, are we not all adults here? It is easy to resort to the bickering of children for nobility and commoners alike, but that is when we must find the inner strength to rise above such pettiness. Let us walk out of here as adults. as the adults we are. What say you? Okay, they're standing up. Is this how we die? It was doubtful whether they understood half of what she said. Most of your message seemed to have carried over. The peasants give a rousing applause. Crying members from the two families hug each other, and at least 2 marriages between their bloodlines are agreed upon on the spot. It seems the feud is over. That was a lot better than expected. Because they're peasants. Why in the world are we doing that? That may be the first time I've ever seen that event. But I'm glad that we can make peace between the peasants. Because clearly we don't have better things to do. Back to the better things to do. That would be waiting for Frisia to get out of war. I think another question is, do we want to meddle more in North Africa? And it does present some opportunity. Could we holy war against them? How are you doing? What is that? Oh, no. That's Dunzo. Let's take a look. I'm just curious. So they are Sunni. Wife is pregnant again. At this point, I don't even care. She's at least going to produce kids that we're going to accept. Let's see what this cat is doing. Ooh, beautiful. Let's go ahead and see if we can't work on that county. Get that one to convert. And let's see, we got July, we got a year and a half, 2.5 years, actually. Good work. I'm just really curious. So she is... God, I would love to kick the Pope out of Rome. I'm not sure what sort of consequences that has, though. It occurred to me that my wife is feeling somewhat gloomy as of late. The burden of her unborn child is surely causing some humoral imbalance. Humoral. The humors. Imbalance that is affecting her mood. Yep. Wow, that's a lot of money, lady. I hope you're happy. That's all I have to say about that. I hope you're happy. Still making pretty decent cash, which is nice. Traveling minstrel. Maybe he can help me with my poetry. Poet. Listen to me. Oh, that's wonderful. We're now a lunatic. Yeesh. Well, we're crazy. And you're 69, you go crazy. Hey. Not a big deal, right? Wrong. Another son. That's fantastic. So your mom, I can't remember what ethnicity is she. She's Turkish. Okay. Married a Turk. I see. Who are you at war with? Oh. Good for you. What do we got going on here? So you, the King of Swabia, that's all you control? Yeah, sure, marry her. Get her out of my court. Oh, England. You once were pretty, but you're not pretty anymore. In France, what? Ooh. Good for you. So we got a Welsh kingdom. Good for them. Let's take a look at the rest of the world. Miss anything else? Not really. The Kingdom of Jerusalem's still around. Ooh. But they're fighting the Umayyads, which could be rather unfortunate for them. And that would be a chunk of land to take over. Not a terrible idea. Fill out the Duchy of Tunis. Expansion into Africa is lucrative. So, man, if we could pick up all that, ooh, goodness. I mean, you know, now granted, we're gonna have major revolt problems, but if we convert it, could be an option. Could be an option. I'm definitely gonna hold out to try to consolidate more within Italy, and then I think North Africa maybe just maybe the place to turn to. Maybe we can hope that, I mean, long term, really hoping that the Byzantines fall apart. Is that worth it? I mean, look at that. That guy has just stupid amounts. And we're just not there. Probably not going to be there for some time. I mean, you know, we're a fourth the size of him. Maybe it is Africa. Maybe that's what we look to do. Hey, special tithe. And that's maybe what we use those proceeds to do. Alright, boy Sultan. So we get Holy War for that, and that would be a pretty decent chunk of territory. We could go after the rest of Tunis. That would be a little easier to hold. You know, or do we just go ahead and chop that off? I don't know. What to take? What to take? Could find ourselves in a pretty unique situation. Are you really a heretic? No? You're not. Okay, cool. Well, Tunis is definitely lucrative. Compared to... That's a good one. That's not a bad one. Those are garbage. Let's go ahead and start with Tunis. Council will vote yes. And we need to raise. We can send these guys home. Let me make sure I've not missed any ships. Let's do it. Let's holy war for it. Let's go ahead and load those guys up. Where did we suffer a defeat? Do we got a trade post there? Yeah, maybe not. Don't know where we suffered. Oh, I bet it merged our war. Yep. That's okay though. Let's pick up the rest of the crew. We'll go land on Tunis and get to work. Alrighty. Send these guys back to port. In the meantime, surely to goodness we got a better commander than that. Got a 15. A 12. And a 10. Alright, let's get it done. Okay, we may be at time. We're coming up on it. Got about a minute left. Hey, and we built a city. Yay! Hooray us. Finally have another holding to just upgrade like crazy. We seem to be sieging this stuff down pretty quickly, which is good. They've split their forces, which is fine by me. We'll eventually have to battle it out with them. Yeah, this stuff's gonna fall like hotcakes. No one's joined in yet, so that makes me happy, but we do need to make a cut as always, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know that I did. When we come back in the next episode, we will continue this holy war, hopefully take back all of this, and then continue to press forward. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you next time.